Oh, this guy's fucked up. Why did you pour him another drink?
Scotch. Hi everyone. I wanted to get more done before I made another video, but I'll show you what I've got done because the stuff I've been doing is real fiddly. So that's the step down floor panel. That's perfectly cut. Now it's got all bog spilt everywhere, and then I've routed the edge here, and then I put fiberglass tape over the edge of like 4 or 5 layers, just real thin, and just a lip on the front. Yeah, I'll do some fancy bog work. It'll look good. And then yeah, I had to change the battery boxes under that step as well because I couldn't get them back in. But yeah, that's going to be sorted. Yeah, that looks like nothing. And then I dispensed the paint tins, these ones, into there. That was fun. And then I've got these lids that I'm going to try out. I'm pretty sure the high build one might clog up, but at least I'll be able to pour it out of that easy. And then this is where I'm up to in the boat. I can't remember if I already had the floor in before, but yeah, this is all tapped. All the screws are tapped and everything. I need to do a border around here, and I stuffed up because I should have rounded that bit off. So anyway, that's more work. I'll get to that later. I made this perfectly square box section, and then I had to bog to the box section. I had to build that a couple of times. I've installed the drawers. That one doesn't like coming out real nice. Anyway, and then I wanted to start getting onto these drawers in here, but I've got to do some heavy modifying. This is going to be fiddly as hell to get all these bits to work, but my plan is for the drawers to be resting on the I've made like a bottom like lip for it to go on, just so water, if you know, when you're wet and you come out of the water, come and quickly move the anchor or something and you put water everywhere, at least it won't go up the front. Anyway, I've mounted the hinges on an angle downwards, so when you pull the drawers out, they'll come up a touch, and I mean like 3 mil or something. And that will ensure that when it goes down, it'll be resting on it like that, and then you can stand on there like that and then get up here, and then that top is gonna pop. That's way later. See what happens. I need to get this in the water before I go crazy. Yeah, these are cool. Oh, that's what those panels out there were too. Oh yeah, there's another thing. I had to made a couple of stainless plates for there and there, and for the front, and then I glassed the ones in the front. I glassed some stainless plates here, so then you can take this box section out, because you have to take that box section out to get the battery boxes in and out. You won't have to worry about that just doing the batteries, but yeah, just for when I want to get under there, which hopefully will be never. Yeah, I've got a long way to go. It's fiddly as hell. I need something to boost my morale. But, these will hinge like that, and then you'll be able to get to the fuel tank, the manual shut-offs and stuff. It's got 2 tanks. Yep. So tomorrow I've got lots of sanding. This is what it took to get here. So I'm trying this. This is perfectly square. I just tacked all of this together just to see how it goes. It's really late at the moment, so I can't make too much noise. Oh, damn it. It just doesn't fit in the corners. Damn it, I should have made it smaller. But this bit's a bit tricky because I've got to fit this battery box in here, and I want it to be removable still so I can get to under there. For some reason, I don't know, I just don't see the point in fiberglassing this in. I can just put a couple of screws in it and silicone it up and it'll look nice. But I'll have to have this removable, but in pieces. Oh, yep. Oh, no. It's really bodgy tacked together. Did I mention that? So I bogged the gap here. So I squeezed this frame that's perfectly square into the two straight edges, which is here and here. So I just got a measurement from there to there and there to there. And then I'm going to use some Q-cell and bog and then make the rest of the lip straight, because that battery box is a super tight fit to get into here. I'll sand this up a little bit nicer, and that's what I'm going to bog to. So I'll put the scraper here, so it's resting here and up here, which is flat up here. Zzz, like that, and that'll get it nice and flat. So I screwed these on so I can do my trick where I just bog to it to make it straight. So yesterday, what you saw me doing was I screeded some bog on the edges of all of these, because if you look this way, they're not quite flush, and it's a lot easier to bog it out than to adjust the hinges, I think. And yeah, it's just out in some spots. So anyway, I'm gonna push it in like that, sand it, so I've got a flat lip to bog to, and then these should line up straight. And I've got to sand all this. More sanding. So I finally got this center step frame in. I should have recessed these in before, but I'm definitely not going to now. It's no biggie. I just want to be able to get all this frame out without taking the fuel tanks out. So I'm going to glue them in. And then I was thinking that it'd look good if I had like a small jut out, so I can run strip lights under there and under there. So after I glue them in, glass them over, I'll put a strip over, but I'm going to try and make this center bit now. So I've got to pull all this out now. And I'm not going to do the pocket here. So like by the time I cut it, it's only going to be like 50 mil. So I'll leave it. That's going to be a waste of space. I'll put some foam in there so it's got some positive flotation. No, I don't know. I'll be able to mount a pump or something upside down in there. You know, like tuck it up under here, because that's where I'll get to it. I won't be able to get to anything here. And I don't want to put a lid on the top because I don't want water to go in. Yeah, I don't know. It's no biggie. It's still got that bit. I really stuffed up. I should have brought that in that much and started it from there. But I was trying to make it in line with where the esky, the cooler, the fridge cooler is going to be. It's going to be like that. And this is a platform up, and then you can sit on it. Anyway, I've got to make a cut here because I want to make my battery sealed, because it's so low. That'll be the first thing to go underwater. So I wanted to make a seal. It's going to be tricky, but I've got an idea. It's too hard to explain. I'm flat out explaining something simple. All right. So I'm mounting the hinges on the drawers now, or the sliders. They're just heavy duty 500mm 90 kilo rating steel Goliath. They're just steel, they're not stainless, they're not marine. I've put some cheaper ones than these ones in my little boat, and they're in a similar position in my little boat, and they're still good, and they're 4 or 5 years old, no rust. There's no point getting marine ones if they don't need marine ones. So I painted these white just with a spray can with primer and white, and then yeah, it didn't turn out that nice, but it's still better than nothing. Anyway, I've screwed these plates in. They hold in with these two recessed bolts here and there, and then these were just to line it up. In. All you do is slide it in like that and pull it up. This goes in here, but I've got to cut it out like this, because I'll show you. All of this isn't perfectly straight, so it's a bit stiff to gum up, and you know, when it swells and goes all funny. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, this thing's going to be real fiddly. Anyway, I'll see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Oh, yep, been waiting for that for a while. Angle them up so that the drawers go like that instead of just straight out. I'm only doing it 3mm difference. So I just do this. It's a punch without a hammer. My brother gave it to me. I'm showing you the worst one. It's as easy as that. That was the worst one. Soft close. These ones are the top shelves. They're not heavy duty. They're even cheaper hinges. So I was gearing up to put all these in, but because of, oh no. But I'll have to do this tomorrow, make some noise. I don't know, I've probably got to cut all that back. Far out. This is what it took to get to this stage if you're interested.